I've never shaved back there, like in the bootylicious area. I've never known how other girls are doing it. I've never gotten waxed before because never done it.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to
So after having playtime with my fiance, he said to me, so, you know, do you know how to get rid of that? Do you want to get that hairy bush removed, essentially, back in the back door? And I've never shaved back there before because I don't know how you girls are doing it. I don't know how, are you just like bending over dry cheek and then putting a razor in there? Never done it. So anyway, I go to my friend who I was a little devastated by that comment. I said, oh my God, he's just like, he thinks he's, you know, he's having playtime with golfer. And my coworker was like, you have to get laser hair removal. I said, really? She said, yeah, it doesn't hurt. And then after like 6 sessions, it's permanently gone. I said, what? All the hair is permanently gone? She's like, yes. I said, so you don't shave ever again? She said, like maybe once or twice a year. Once or twice a year? I'm shaving like every 6 days, bitch. She was like, yeah, it's perfect. I said, oh my God, I've never considered laser hair removal. I've never even thought of laser hair removal. I thought it looked kind of scary. And she said, no, it's fine. I go there, lying bitch. I go there and that shit hurts a lot. It is really painful. I had to hold these squeeze balls. They gave it to me and said, okay, you ready? I was squeezing like, ready for what? Why did you give me this? Why did you give me this? What's going on? I figured out what's going on. It hurt a lot. It was burning. I was screaming. I'm pretty sure I drew blood biting the shit out of my bottom lip. And I'm like, okay, she lied. She said it doesn't hurt. What are you talking about? That hurt a lot.
All the pain in my heart.
Now, mind you, the session's pretty short because it's the Brazilian area, right? Front here, back there. So it's 8 minutes, 10 minutes long. But that's an excruciating 10 minutes. It hurts a lot. It feels like each hair is being siphoned with a sword. It's being zing, zing, zing. And I'm like, I tell the laser hair girl, is it supposed to be this painful? Is it supposed to hurt this much? She said, there's some discomfort. Discomfort! I'm crying. Like, I'm tearing up. What do you mean? But I will admit, it was working. After several sessions, I was noticing it was going back much slower. And I was ecstatic. But then like every 6 weeks, when I had to go back, I was just dreading it. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be the most painful thing. I would be at work counting down the minutes of, I'm about to have my vag scorched earth. It's going to be that painful. It wasn't something I was looking forward to. But then I moved to Miami. This was all happening in New York. I moved to Miami and I had to find a new laser hair technician place, and it didn't hurt. And I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird.
It always hurts. It's killing me. Where's the squeeze ball? You guys usually give me a squeeze ball. We usually have a back and forth. I have to say a little prayer. And then, you know, I shut my eyes and then I'm tearing up and bleeding. None of that happened. This actually felt quite nice. And they said, oh yeah, it shouldn't hurt. What? It shouldn't? What? Okay. But then my hair grew back really quickly. And I'm like, okay. So in New York, it took a while for the hair to grow back. The hair is growing back in like 2 weeks. What's going on? I go back and I say, hey, my hair's growing back a lot quicker. I don't know if you have to turn up the level a little bit because I never used to be this. I haven't been this hairy in a while. So what's going on here? And they're like, oh, maybe you just need to come back more frequently. I didn't have to do that in New York, but okay. So I keep going to more sessions here in Miami. But the hair is going back, okay? I'm becoming Chewbacca, I'm regressing. I'm like, no. I can't go back to what I used to be. I don't want to shave again. Like, where is the point into where I never have to shave again? Because my coworker said after 6 to 8 sessions, this is my 15th session. When will this stop? When will this be over? When can can I just retire this whole thing? And she said, oh, you know, it's because you're colored. I've never heard anyone put it in those terms before. I said, what? And she said, is your friend white? I said, yeah. Yeah, she is. She said, that's why. Does this not affect white people? What do you mean? And she's like, yeah, the laser, you have more melanin than most of our clients, and most of our clients are white. You have more melanin, and the laser tracks the melanin in your hair. So it's gonna hurt. We can increase the volume. You're at a level 4. You're at a level 4 right now. And usually for white people, we put it at a level 8. We could put it at a level 8, but it's going to hurt and we might burn you. Oh no. So that must have been what they were doing in New York. They're probably like risking it because that shit hurt a lot. And she was like, so basically for people, for colored people, she kept saying colored people. I thought that was funny. She said for colored people, more sessions, lower level. And for white people, less sessions, higher level. They could take an 8, they could take a 9. You're at a 4. If we can go up to a 5, I said, let's try it. Let's go to a 5. If I was handling 8 in New York, and then I could for sure handle a 5. She goes up to a 5. Put it down. Put it down. It hurt. It hurt. So, I say all that to say, if you're considering laser hair removal, make sure you're the right race first. I'm kidding. But consider your race first, because you might need to go more often. Well, this is a rip-off, huh? Because then I'm gonna have to pay more money. Because I have to go more frequently. Racism. No, but I mean, that's kind of how it's gonna play out, right? It is what it is. So I have to go every 3 weeks instead of every 8 weeks like I was doing in New York. And it won't hurt, but it's probably gonna take me
2,000 years later
to get this shit to stop growing back. So that's my story of laser hair removal. If you're considering laser hair removal, it can be pleasant.